All right, good evening, everyone. And how are we all doing? Before I start, I want to give a quick shout out to Stats Back to Zero for following the channel about Coin to Streamlabs here 18 hours ago. So thank you for the channel follow. Every bit of support is always appreciated. Right. Back to Alkaline I go. Last time around, I got through 4 more maps, including a secret, one of the first of the 4 secret maps in this hub, like Trash Bang, a J-PAL map that introduced a lot of enemies, an Emerald Tiger map that was kind of like Quake 2's Ammo Depot, but with Quake 1 textures, and a Jizzly map that was like Marzu's map, but more generous on health and slightly less interesting, but still interesting enough. Another long adventure map, in other words. Not sure how many of those may or may not be in Alkaline, or not, but time will tell. So, to start off this evening, I'm going to be tackling the final map of this extra map section, and that is North Central Positronics by Dragons for Lunch. Interesting map and name. Ooh, we have brick. Just felt rude to interrupt them there during their little duel. Ow. Oops. Didn't mean to press that button. I feel like they're trying to ambush me by using the jump function on these stairs. Hey, Gaming Boys, how you doing? There we go. Oh. Being watched. touch the column of light. That was a bit mean, having the spiders behind me like that. Very mean. Oh, lovely. No, I can't even go into those spider mine holes. They just came out and just blew away my health. In a manner that can best be described as painful. Are you alright there?
As I expected.
No. You're just a scientist messing about. Missing a circuit board.
As I expected.
Okay. Scientist. Hey, Dark Zoma. "25 stream streak, huh? You want Cherry out immediately. Okay. Hello, Cherry. You've been summoned very early in this stream by someone who's watched 25 streams in a row. Clearly Dark Zoma is a fan of yours. Me, 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 me. Yes, Cherry. What? Wait, you saying... It feels like 25 streams since I last played Doom. Me, 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 me. I don't think it's been 25 streams since I played the Iron Mans. Or the playtests. It's not been that long, Cherry. Don't be so dramatic. And what, there's a new monthly stuff coming out. You'll soon see your precious Kako friends on the stream. Okay? Just have to do this thing called being patient. I know that's hard, especially for an infernal plush of the underworld, but you must learn patience. Me! Yeah, that's about the response I expect. Right. I'm in a bit of a fight here with Quake, so go back in your closet. How are you, Dark Zoma? Are you doing well? One time respawn, fair enough. But you kind of taught me to expect ambushes from elevated positions. So I'm backing off when needed. Ugh. I'm very suspicious about these things. What else? Well, I look like they could be decorations. I am half expecting them to be dark blowholes or lasers or something. Oh, I guess there's that. Damn. Unless I had to go through that to get to what I need, I may have to take some damage. I think. Let's see. Well, it doesn't appear I have much choice. I'm gonna have to take the damage from the steam, I guess. I think. Unless there's another route somewhere. Thankfully not an instant death. Giving those ogres an extra jump like that makes them a lot more dangerous than a regular ogre. But it does also seem to mean they sometimes don't spam grenades as much. There's kind of a simple layout feel to this particular map. A lot of nice squarish rooms, but nicely detailed ones. I'm not sure if this is meant to be calling back to the era of the Quake remastered Core of the Machine. Was it Core of the Machine? Or, you know, the Quake 1 remastered thing from Machine Games that had a very sort of brick and urban feel to it. I don't know if that's what this particular map is calling upon. Certainly kind of feels that way. Yeah, layout-wise, it's a lot of sort of... Well, I'm sure if we could see a map of this, we'd see it's a lot of sort of square rooms with different interconnecting doors. But, like, done it in a way, but, like, with the fights being occasionally decent so far. And, of course, that Spider-Mine setup earlier. That. Great Scott. I don't know why I didn't detonate that stupid one, but anyway. Bye, doggos. Hey, Coco Axe, how you doing? Yes, this is Quake. Oh, that's evil. I mean, these red glowing things here, and putting Spider-Mines probably right next to them. Enjoying coffee and planning where to play X4 Foundations. How about me? I did alright. I had an okay day at work. Took a bit of a hit at one point, but I made it through. Lesson was learned. No, it's the plasma. Been out in the wind and rain for a while, a few walks with work, and just after I got home, and now I'm just chilling with this for a bit, for a couple of hours, you know. Oh fucking hell! Okay, yeah, that's. Yeah, that's a dramatic upscale of difficulty, just having one of those guys in the picture. Mr. Neverstun. Hey, that's bad. You ended up missing the first two ALK streams. Nice. Got me a chainsaw. Well, you've missed Marzu's map. I started with the extra maps first and worked my way upwards. So I've been on 2 long adventure maps already. And the music in this game is so mysterious. Well, some of it is done by Alex with a K, who seems to be a music composer that people call to when they want stuff for their community project in Quake, it would seem. Cave access granted. Cave access, you say? seems to be as much as I'll get. Oh, underwater divers, huh? Jesus. No, that's the first time I've seen an enemy like that in Quake. Oh. Let's see. I've not put myself into a very good position here. I have to be very careful. Okay. Oh. Still not in a great position. That armor will help. But I doubt I'm getting it for free. I guess I kind of am getting it for free. But only because I was able to dodge the mutant fiend thing. Whatever you call those. Hi Suitepee, how you doing? Good to see you. What happened on my Discord yesterday? I actually missed the messages myself. By the time I noticed before I went out to my poker match, Shakar had dealt with it. But it seems one of the followers, I think Admiral, had been hacked and was selling some kind of scam. It also happened on Lord Misfit's Discord server as well. So someone got hacked, spent a bunch of messages across the Discord trying to sell something related to Mr. Beast. And Shakar thankfully removed their messages and removed them off the server. In my case, by the time I noticed my Discord had a ton of notifications, Shakar told me it had been fixed. Which is why you hire mods in the first place. Please die. Please also die. Please also give me more than one health kit. That would be really cool. I really don't need any more enemies. I really don't. Secret area? Great. Secret area not containing any health for poor old John. Yeah, so whatever it was quickly dealt with, and... How much are you going to save on this health, surprisingly? Hopefully I don't regret that. How come the Shambler has a new model but the Recall is using the old one? Well, one of the Shamblers are Bamblers. Those things earlier were not Shamblers, they were Bamblers, the melee ones. But, I don't know. I mean, the whole idea of Alkaline is tech-based sci-fi through the eras of Quake. For as square-based as the layout was at the beginning, one thing that hasn't been lacking in this map is punchy fights. Still with animation. That's good. Yeah. No secret, huh? Okay. Good grief. Can't say they didn't make good reuse in the area. I was just getting back to parodying and I have to run into that fucker. There are other worlds than these. There are other worlds than these. That sounds like... No. That doesn't sound right. That is something that was used in Arcane Dimensions. Or is that just sort of a Quake thing on some exits? Because that was that. Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Back to start. I missed. Guessing one heck of a secret fight somewhere. Other worlds await. Oh. Is it ever to do with finding that circuit board, perhaps? Oh, I feel bad for killing him. He doesn't really cause any trouble. Alright, fair enough. Otherwise, I'd have thought that to have been a rather odd nudge to Arcane Dimensions, so I don't think Dragons for Lunch was among the mappers in that. Oh, of course. That's why I was kind of interesting it was referenced just at this particular point. Well, there's some kind of... must be some kind of secret fight somewhere that has the other 16 enemies of this map in it. Hey, Depot. Let's not miss our jumps. Oh well. Can't think where it might be. Wait, hang on. Oh, never mind. Ignore me. I thought that was... No, I don't think I did. Nope, it's not one of those. We managed to get in there, though. I mean, the only other thing is the circuit board, but I don't know if that's got anything to do with it or not. Nah, I'm not gonna find it. I'll just take the exit. Only a 2. It's only a 2. If only a 2 is considered that much of a milestone, and they didn't give me any. Alright, well, it did bring a lot of people back. Pretonia 2 was a decent enough mega ward. I just didn't think it had that big of an impact, but perhaps I misjudged. Oh, we did, to be honest. I can't agree with you there, Depop. Alien Vendetta was pretty good for the most part. So yeah, although this map had a somewhat simple layout, it was packed to the brim with some tricky fights. Dragons for once did not hold back. Did you ever try the jump boot? Yeah, Yes, if you're wondering about the secret maps, I know what all 4 of them are. Oh, that's interesting. The secret remains locked in, even though I've already done it. The first secret's down there in the restroom. The others are in the main room on either side, up top, and up top a bit more. So, yeah. If you mean in terms of practicing the strafe jump, jump, you called it? Not yet, but I know where all the secret maps are, so I'm covered for that. So yeah, although I wasn't expecting this map to be bad, I just thought maybe the layout was a bit too simple-ish. Not necessarily in a bad way, but like it was sort of like, as I was describing it, like fancy square corridors, but it didn't end up that way. So good job. So with that, that's all the maps in the Orcs chamber, or extra maps, sorted out. Now all that remains are the 10 maps here, the 3 secrets, and the test map. And I still haven't been told whether the test map is accessible through the hub normally, or whether it's a warp only kind of a deal. I'll be saving it for last either way. Just want to know if there's maybe a 5th secret or something. Anyway. Alright, well, I'll peek at it last when I've finished all of Alkaline. So, into the main chamber. Since I'm saving the top layer for last, since, you know, there's the bow maps up there, and so is Ziggy's Teller's Terminus, the beauty of Quake entries. I'm going to start from the bottom, so I guess I'll just go left to right again. Agent Alien's good, Alien Vendetta, not good. From my recollection of Alien Vendetta, playing it some time ago, it starts off pretty well. There's a couple of maps near the 3rd act that are a bit meh. And it does get a bit into sort of HR type Slaughter, Dark Dome. The Chris Hansen maps near the end are a bit iffy. But I don't think Alien Vendetta is bad. Overrated, possibly. But I don't think it's bad. Ancient Aliens is good. Yeah, for its time, it was definitely... Was it 2001? Was it not a few years later than that? But if not, then yeah, even better for time period. I'd actually... Give me a second. I'd actually argue that Ancient Aliens is Skillsaw's weakest megawad of everything he's ever done. And it's simply because Skillsaw didn't make all of Ancient Aliens. And that's the biggest problem with it. Ancient Aliens, with the textures and the Skillsaw maps and the good maps that actually understood the brief, were great. The maps in Ancient Aliens that absolutely did not understand the brief and just did their own thing and felt like we suddenly entered a community project level of all over the fuckitude, not so great. To which the finger is firmly planted onto Joshy's map 28 for that one. Yes, that was the big problem. And they were all mainly congested into the final third of it, which was even weirder. It's not that the maps that weren't done by Skillsaw were bad. They weren't. It's just that you play a Skillsaw map set, and because it's by the same person, they have a set difficulty curve you can expect. And then you play Ancient Aliens, and you play the first Joshy map, and it's like, okay, this is not too bad. It feels a bit different, but it's in the first act. First 10 maps. It's reasonable. You play the second Joshy map, and you suddenly wonder if you accidentally didn't boot up Resurgence or something, because dear God, map 28 is fucking insufferable. And then Tarnsman's map wasn't exactly a breeze either. That was a bit of a shift. I think the only map that I can remember from Ancient Aliens that actually felt like they kind of stuck to what was asked was Ezel's map, oddly enough. She did a map that felt very in tune with the difficulty of Ancient Aliens. And maybe Stew Boy for the map 31, if I remember. Hey, Convex, how's it going? We join into the interface. Alright, so yeah, Valiant had one or two maps I wasn't a fan of, but Valiant at least was all Skillsaw. Lunatic was all Skillsaw. Vanguard was all Skillsaw. You know, there was a consistent difficulty and style to it, which was appreciated. Ancient Aliens being sort of going into community project territory was probably its weakest, I would say was its weakest aspect. Dire Pipes by Groan. In I go. Valiant. Oops, I did. Oh. Main gate offline, rerouting. The main slip gate is unresponsive. Find a way through and reactivate it. Alright. Eve Eternity is kind of like the modern day Alien Vendetta. Did Alien Vendetta introduce a texture pack though? Because that was the primary force of Eve Eternity. It's actually been so long since I've played Eve Eternity 1, I can't actually remember a lot of it. But I know that Depop hates Eve Eternity, so yeah. I mean, you have to remember that was the whole purpose of Eve Eternity, was to advertise Otex. Are you kidding? we have no music. We're going for pure ambience on this one. So I guess Cocoa Wax is going to be like, no more mysterious music for Cocoa Wax to chill with. Is that sand? Boring as fuck to watch. Please get off my head. Thank you. I genuinely do not recall Eve Eternity having that many maps that went on for a while. There was that one secret map that went on for over an hour. The super secret map, I think it was. Yes. But I don't seem to recall it all being this slog you described it as. Plasma guy. Alright, maybe not as annoying as I thought. I think it's because he didn't use his more powerful attack. Go for that. Yeah, there. I think that was the name of the super secret map, Dehydration. I thought Eve Eternity 1 was pretty decent. It had the snow theme thing, it had the... Well, honestly, I think that's about all I can remember of Eve Eternity 1, anyway. It was... What was Eve Eternity 1? Yeah, it had the heaven maps too, that was cool. The old tech stuff was on display was pretty good. I didn't sleep. It's just because it was quite a few years ago and I don't remember every Doom map set I've ever played. Even the ones I liked. Archaic ice tech bases, hell and heaven. Yeah, that was it. It started out with those waterfalls, didn't it? The waterfalls at the like the library sort of carpet things. There's that symbol again. The lightning symbol. Saw that in J-Pow's map. What is that symbol? Because I do not know what it is. It's not the symbol of the stroke, is it? Oh, it's from Rubicon. Okay, phew. Okay, good. It's not something I've ever encountered before, so therefore I won't feel as daft for like, well, John, this was actually from something you played a while ago. You probably should recognize that. It's clearly the Flashes. It's clearly the Flash from DC. You know. The door controls seem broken. Some spare parts might restore them. You need the Alpha circuit board. The Alpha circuit board. And thus my quest begins to fix things. Opens nearby. Yeah, it is. It mentions that Rubicon is Rubicon 2 is it's built up from that. The Del. Yeah, which I guess is the. Yeah, I've seen that around. I know that's like the Alkaline sort of thing. Yeah. I definitely don't recall Eternity to be boring, though. Yeah, that's the Alkaline logo. That triangle delta. Got sand. Oh shit. That's in a bit of a scary position. My dodging skills need work. You gonna jump down? Oh, I've seen you were in Arcade Dimensions as well. The little centaur type thing. Take bases are cool, but for a sci-fi guy like me, they are. Tech bases can absolutely be fun. It depends how they're done. I can't do this thing I do with the regular ogres. Ooh, that was why the whole reason why they introduced that jump dash. Aside from replicating perhaps the as and then remastered Berserker, it's so that people can't do that to him and cheese on him. It's like, you're not gonna cheese this enemy by. You doing what you just did. I've kind of mentioned this in the past, though, and because I know this was brought up the last time. I think Depop mentioned this disdain for tech bases. They're called Edie. Is that what Wookiee Edie bases his name on? Or was it based on something else? Absolute dickishness. Any theme, if used poorly, can be grating. Hey, shortcut. Alright guys, don't all have to appear around me at once. Create some distance, please. Create some... Give me some breathing room or something. Devon Quaff. Can I step on that? Ah, cool. I didn't know if it was hazardous or not. Seriously, my dude. Wait, actually, I know something we can do here. Oh no! Oh no! It looks like your bullshit tank damage couldn't withstand the bullshit of 70,000 cluster mines. Oh no! What a tragedy! Oh dear. I hate those things so much. How come they all have... What, you mean they were tenants? Yeah, they're called lieutenants and they're like super tanky. They're basically very tanky enemies that use the super nail gun. They don't flinch, they fire in a weird way where they're facing one way but they'll shoot at you. They can kill you in seconds, and mercifully they use sparingly so far. They also can slightly shoot around corners, but basically whenever you find one, you have to suddenly stop playing Quake and start playing Wolfenstein 3D, because they're kind of like a Hans Gross equivalent. The upside is they do drop a super nail gun on death, which is nice. But a bit relevant here, already. And I think they're using quotes from Half-Life, the Half-Life fronts. Whoa! Burnt them. They got incinerated. Ah, you've been doing some spring cleaning in February, yeah. Actually, no, now that I think about it, actually spring cleaning isn't necessarily the case there. I learned something rather interesting in my job the other day. It is getting near to the Chinese I don't have a regular grenade launcher, which is a bit for this, but doesn't matter. Well, obviously, not obviously. It is. It's getting near to the Chinese New Year or the Lunar New Year, and we did a little section about it at my job this week. And apparently, as part of the Lunar New Year, it's a circuit board. Because I really want to see any more of these from art circuit boards after last time. At least it's only one. You guys go down, please? Yeah, so as part of the Chinese New Year, they apparently do clean up their house to keep out the bad spirits. So it's not just the expression of spring cleaning. Apparently also applies just as well to anyone celebrating the Chinese New Year as well. I knew about the red envelope stuff and the lanterns and the fireworks. I didn't realise that part of it was to clean up their house. But now I do. Yeah, they eat all kinds of stuff, and apparently the food has different meanings. And
Die.
oh no, patience run out. I don't have a chainsaw to kill him. That's a shame. Oh well. Oh, these respawn too. That's nice. Oh. I need a Bravo circuit board. Oh no! I have to find 2 more. The curse of hunting for circuit boards is back again. Damn it. Circuit boards, circuit boards, circuit boards. Cannot escape the fucking circuit boards. Like, ever. Oh, real nice. Real fucking nice. What? I don't even know where the hell is the ogre. Oh, he's there. He's there. He decided to run off like a mile as soon as I came up to his platform. Yeah, we ran a mile. You listen to the ogres, I'd walk 500 miles. No burning today. I think I've had duck once in my life. That I can recall anyway. I keep looking for my nail gun. I don't have one because, well, I've been given the super nail gun only, not the regular one. I guess that's not necessarily an inconvenience. Just means I have to tap the super nail gun if I want to not waste too much ammo dealing with an opponent. It is. I guess I just use the regular nail gun to try and save on ammo. So I don't like fire it and then. But like you're probably not wrong in that I could probably be doing that with the super nail gun as long as I just remember to tap fire or something. I'm just thinking, right, don't want to necessarily be using this on everything, but yeah. Alright. I think quite a bit today, but yeah, we see a difference this time. Why, the cleanliness of your room? Oh, I guess he spawned somewhere else then. Alright. Off I go. Yeah. You a way up. Oh, it's a way up with a triangle. Ooh. Nice. Oh yeah, if you're near the end of it, then yeah, the differences are going to be very negligible. And the award for Quake enemy that explodes the most upon death goes to whatever that thing's called. Which I think is also part of his quaff. That was also in Arcade Dimensions. Does... Oh, okay. They're from Rubicon Code Hunters. Right. Locked? I should have known there was one behind me, and I did. Oh, thank you, Cluster Mine Launcher, savior of my life against the forces of. Oh, it's a wind tunnel. Hey, serial chewer. You're gonna fold the queen clothes that you bunched up so you can see what else needs queering. Nice. Knew this cluster mine launcher was eventually going to prove its use to me. Oh boy. Mega health. What could that possibly mean? Right, I don't think there's anything else, is there? Wait, Angie's right. Yeah. You should have stayed it before you started. Well, you should feel proud that you've cleaned up your room, you know? You can... Decluttering means you can see more things. I had to go through something like that a couple of years ago before I moved house. I used to collect everything. I used to have a ton of, like, books, old PC game boxes, and just everything. But none of it was really being used, so... And I just decided I wasn't going to have all this random clutter in my life anymore, and just got rid of, like, most of it, and only kept what I was actually going to use. It's just amazing how your room and your life actually feel much different once you declutter all the stuff. It's just amazing what you actually... Oh. At least that one wasn't able to move around. Thank God. And for that I am grateful. You have mental plans where it gets, but... Well, I don't think... Letting it build up like that is just sometimes human nature. That's not necessarily indicative of anything. People like to hoard stuff, you know. But I think it's interesting. Area lockdown and affect mine. Manual override. Right. Once you declutter, though, you do realize how much easier it is to find things. Zap. That's why I try to embrace minimalism as much as I can. Partly due to economic reasons, and partly because it's just so better when I don't have to look around all my clutter to find what I actually need to get. The reactor seems unpowered. Anyway, how are you, Pineapple? Hope you're doing well. Big fight going on here. I use the first line launcher there, so it gets some work done for me. Your mental health made you lazy. Fair enough. Hey, thanks for the follow, minus the tot. Much appreciated. Ah, yes. Have you moved into your house yet? I do remember you talking about that previously. How you had finally got your first house. Not for another couple of months. At least you're getting there. I'm still waiting for the day I can even... Well... It's more of a case of, in my case, I need to build up the money to be able to afford it, and also there's a couple more life skills that I need to practice a bit more. But I think I'm pretty much nearly there, honestly. All I need to do is just maintain enough of an interest in cooking to be able to cook things. And I'm good. Anything under here? No. It's nicely lit up, this place. Seems to be the kind of map that can get away without having any music in it. I'm kind of surprised, actually, how this works a lot better in Quake, seemingly, where there's maps that can just absolutely get away with no music. I don't think this is as much as possible in Doom. I think you gotta have... I think in... Perhaps it's because Quake is a bit more atmospheric, generally, so just using ambience is fine. Or maybe it's because the people that don't use the music have atmospheric maps that play into that a bit. I can't really say. I just know that when this is I just know when this has happened in Doom maps, when there has been no music, it's either it's a very ambient horror themed map, or it's like some kind of new creation. New mapper or something. And it's like, you go, well, this map would be better with music. You know. Oh, it is music. Oh, right. Oh, right. So what I think is the background ambience is actually the music. Well, I'll be damned. Just woke up, but hunters were originally from Mars and were pointing to Rubicon 2. If I remember right, the hunter is also severely nerfed and everything from Rubicon 2 onward. Hey, Zedabite, how's it going? Oh, wow. There's actually a mean-looking face on that one. Gee, that's definitely... Oh, right. I actually Oh, okay, well, fair enough then. No, it works. It works in this map's case to provide the music, as it were. Alright, not near as annoying now. I know I can just do that to get rid of them fast. We all know D-running makes everything better. Oh shit. They were keen to throw a welcoming party. You know what, boy, you're tidying on. Your dad said he'll help you tidy, and I said it was best to make him not have to do too much help. The mortgage is very nice fucking house we want to pay for the rent. Just catch you up with the chat here for a sec. I want to say it has a hit scan machine gun attack because I love everything in Malice. It's hit scan. You're really selling Malice to me here. You're making Malice sound like it's very flawed. You're trying to figure out if you dislike this enemy master more than Quake Brutalist Jam Freeze. Have you actually gone back to revisit that since you declared you'd had enough of it after your couple of maps? About, I think you said you went about 10 maps into it, and then you just found a couple you weren't agreeing with, and you were just done with it. Oh no, yeah, it's very, very full, but that's some good ideas. Sounds like a 90s map set, which it is, right? It was a commercial product. Like hacks. Yeah, hacks being kind of semi-inspirational for Doom, and I guess Malice, well, for Quake has done a similar effect. Sorry, brain is now trying to figure out where I need to go. It said large doors. It's this way. Okay. My brain is finally caught up to what I need to do. Where to go? Man, I like the lighting change with the sand, given the effect of the sand being around. That's a cool. I know it's been around the map over in this room, but. I need to get out of this corner! Yeah, I knew there was one behind me as well. It's the annoying part. Let's try it again. Oh, okay. Let's have an even worse attempt, shall we? Oh! You trying to lock me in, motherfucker? Jeez. You can get off ModDB for free because it's abandonware and runs an hour with 80 pounds or sometimes it'll just crash. I'm not actually that bothered about playing it, to be honest, at this moment in time. Not saying I won't perhaps consider it in the future, but in this moment, no. I don't think I'll be playing Malice. That was an interesting fight. But still, good to know it's for free. I mean, the custom enemies are horrible. 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 And the first 10 maps had 9 subpart maps. I won't deal with more Brutish Jump. Yeah, Bambos, which turns out making the Shambles melee only does not reduce the ability to be extremely dangerous. That was like 5 of them. And I got rolled over several times, my god. Again, thank you for the custom mine launcher for doing most of the like Timu cyber demons, but for Shambles. At least there's plenty of health and ammo around to make up for these rolls. You know, let's get 3 maps. In community projects, especially of that size, you would definitely probably expect a couple of maps to not be all that great, especially since Brutish Jam 3 had an entire section for new faces. Which is great that they're encouraging new people to submit a map entry. Always a good thing. There I go again, trying to press 4. And it's like, there's no weapon there. The left side of the main gallery. Because of gimmick or because the maps were extremely hard when not providing checkpoints. Oh, okay. I had heard that some people said that parts of Brutish Jam 3 had really tough maps that weren't done very well. As part of a... I think that was one of the... I've tried not to learn too much about Brutish Jam 3, but inevitably, being that it's the big new thing in Quake this year so far, I've heard little tidbits here and there. Like, someone described one of the maps to be, on Blue Sky, the absolute worst FPS level they've ever played, which is a map called Full Moon Brutalism, apparently, in the New Faces section. It was the first one, Serial Chiller. I'm going to be playing the second one after I finish Alkaline. I am very keen to get to Brutalist Jam 2 relatively quickly, but I am going to delay playing the third Brutalist Jam by a couple of months at minimum. Partly because Brutalist Jam 3 contains maps from the previous two Brutalist Jams resurfaced, and I don't want to get some kind of fatigue, especially since I'm going to have to be playing 2 Marzu maps again, as well as another hour-long one by Rabbit and a few others. So I don't want to, like, be like, oh, this map again. I want to give it a good couple of months so I can give myself some time between them, basically. Yeah, and another thing that I had heard about Bluish Jam 3 was that apparently there are, as I said, some people were complaining that there were some hard slaughter arena maps that were really difficult and poorly executed. Oh, something like that. I say this on very limited basis since I have literally tried to avoid as much information, learning as much about Bluish Jam 3 as possible. So I want to play it myself and not be spoiled. Nice shot with the rockets there, guys. Oh wait, I could use plasma actually to this one. Yeah, this is not really that great of a weapon, is it? I'll have the laser cannon or something. Oh no, I wouldn't be listening to social media for anything, really. I just happened to see it on another Discord. Someone just posted in a segment saying, I've played Full Moon Buddhism and it's the worst. I don't even know who the person was, but they declared it the worst FPS map they've ever played, apparently. Don't know why. Just happened to be on there. God, that's satisfying, getting those kind of kills with a grenade launcher weapon. Hey, buddy! Still worth it, even though I lost a bit of health that time. 100% worth it. I like the enemy rust, I just think some people get downright annoying with it. Yeah, you would expect that. People will want to try and do interesting things with the new enemies and everything, really. And some of it is just going to be... Is it not? Could have sworn it was. I love this about Iron Will, by the way. I don't have to quit the launcher. I can just literally jump into another map set immediately. So, hello everyone. Welcome to this 10th time I've previewed this map set but not actually played it yet. This is the updated version, by the way, 1.2. I could have sworn it was... Oh. Nice and corrected. Where was it then? Dang. Huh. Am I wrong, or was this originally in New Faces, or was it always here and I'm just a forgetful idiot? Anyway, yeah, this was the map apparently that the person said Comp Blue is. I could have sworn but it was there. But again, I don't know. I just know. What, Comp Blue is? Well, I know Shades Master is. I've played something by them in the past. Comp Blue is a Doom texture. Yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised at the crossover there. So, you know, you probably get a few people who probably came through Doom or something. I mean, this is Tango. Assuming this is the same person, this is the guy who made Supercharge. If the names matches up. What about the rest, though? Oh. Well, anyway, that's the 10th preview of... Anyway, that's the 10th preview of something I'll probably play later this year. Back to Alkaline. I have it as a treat, yeah. It's a treat for myself. I love the hub area of Brutalist Jam 3. It's so fucking good. I like the hub areas of all the Brutalist Jams. They're fucking amazingly made. Absolutely. Oh god. A nearby force field powers down. Only 47 more to find. Oh, hopefully that's it now. No more circuit boards, please. I want mercy from the. I want mercy from the threat of circuit boards. If Full Moon Brutalism were a new face, I think it'd be better to see because map is one question one of reasons would be the fake putting him in the main gallery. Okay. Well, I can't add anything else to that until I've played it myself, which will be whenever it happens. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is the moon. Oh, it doesn't respawn. Oh, that's alright, this one does, I think. So we're okay. Right, let's stick these boards in and see what lies beyond. Ooh, a better plasma weapon, finally. Ugh. A time lost relic. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. A helpful quad appears. Take the Mega Spear now. Eat it. Oh. The fight is over. Oh. I was really expecting there to be a smidge more to that. But I guess the quad just melted the 40 or so enemies that turned up for that fracas. As you would expect. That's a new height of embarrassing getting hit by a thing like that. What was I thinking? The map was a bit boring and repetitive. I don't... You should have found D-Running Incorporated. That would be a cool name too. The gate seems powered. Oh no, it's... I've not found one secret on this map. It says seems powered. Seems calibrated wrong. Reboot it. Gate recalibration completed. Time to get out of here. Oh, does it to steal more power from some other section? I see. Right. Are we good now? No more problems with the gate calibration? No more eldritch abominations to... Oh, no, we're out. It says press any key. Well, which one's the any key? That's like that meme where it's like press any key, press the power button. What a well-designed game. Dang, 53 minutes. That was a pretty enjoyable 50 minutes. Like the sand. Kind of felt a bit similar to the previous map, but not quite as difficult and with more sand. Decent enough offer. I groan. Alright, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and then I will be right back. Feel free to enjoy the ambience of being in this area for a moment. And some ads, if you're not subscribed or whatever. Back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Thanks to the 19 people currently watching. Wow, that is an old computer. Holy smokes. Sorry, need to update that. Thanks to the 17 people currently watching. I guess 2 of you were annoyed that I came off my break and just left immediately. Alright, what's next? Derelict Freighter by Paul Wawitsky. 3 people left. I joined. I regret already. Hey Drauken, how you doing? Ooh. This is a look at all these screen. Wait, this music. Oh my god! It's the Brutalist Jam Lobby theme. This must be the Brutalist spaceship then. Well, I mean it's not, but yeah. Well, this is going to be a bit of tonal whiplash, isn't it? I'm going to be half expecting brutalism stuff to show up now. Not Stretches by 7 between Ruffner. We're getting a credit sequence. This came out before Brutalist Jam. Yeah, yes. But you know how when you listen to a piece of music and whatever you play with it first, that's what you're gonna end up associating it with, no matter what. Oh wow, this is kind of cool looking. Jeez. Okay, seeing 2 of those clowns isn't very good cause of celebration, but still, look, this is pretty nice. But like, when you play something with a certain piece of music for the first time, and you play something else later that is also using that music, even if it came first, depending on what order you personally put it in, you're going to associate it with that thing regardless. Some pretty nice looking textures on display here, I have to say. Yeah, Quake logo on the doors. Long range slipgate access. No dice at the moment. Look at these wires. These thick... Wait, is that destructible? Oh. I thought that might have been a clue to a secret, but it's just like a melting wire or something. That's a cool detail. Elevator summoned. Shit. I don't think this elevator... Yeah, the voids. Yeah, there's certainly something. And when I discovered, and I was told there's an entire jam based on Floyd's Factory Jam. I had to bookmark that. Maybe I'll play that at some point. Not half because it has a Marzu map in it. But I just like the idea of an entire goofy map based on those guys. Floyd is basically the mascot of the mapping Discord. Ah, right. Oh my god, look at the wires. I was told they're based on that robot. Oh, wow. Not you. Get out of the way. I wasn't expecting it to be an under-level thing. A secret with a slimy surprise. Easy. I wasn't expecting it to be an entire underlift thing here. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I remember you saying like underlift is apparently a mapping trope in Quake. I thought there'd just be that side area, nothing else. I didn't realize there was going to be like an entire mini thing underneath. I bet Doom would have a ton of underlift secrets if they could have them. And yeah, I think they do tend to appear in Doom when you get to the UDMF realms. No secret? No. Thought there might have been something up here. There isn't. Oh, hang on. There is something here. Hidden rockets in the drone pod. Easy. Drone pod. Oh! So the drone pods are coming out of these. That's a nice thing, I guess. Maintenance access open. I was hoping to bonk and hold that foot. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. How do I get that thunderbolt then? Ah, okay. A gun hidden across the elevator shaft. Hard. Oh. Well, I guess what's at the end of the elevator shaft is a non-fatal death pit. Well, they are in Doom, yeah. 3D floors are a very cool thing to see in Doom. OSHA certified teleporters at the bottomless pit. Yep. Keeps people safe if they accidentally fall off the lift after a drunken... Well. Or just by an accident. I'd probably assume it's more of an accident in the case of this. Well, something probably happened a while ago in this ship's case. The accident is long since occurred. Alright, silver key finger. Where is the silver key door? It's not that one. I'm guessing I have to go down then? Wait, no, that was a force field back. Well, it's there, it is, yeah. Guess I have to go down, but not, like, drop into death. Yeah, I don't want a sequence break. This is a good map so far. I'm just actually surprisingly trying to figure out where to go. I have a silver key. There we go. Found it. It was only to my left immediately upon... Was it previously hidden by that box, though? No, never mind. I can't tell if that was always visible. I definitely am guilty of missing obvious doors and things sometimes, which is why I don't haste to jump into the whole mapper forgot to direct mapper criticism, because so usually it's my fault. Oh no, a yellow crate got in my way. Damn. Oh no! Oh no! Poor Floyd. I need to remember that name, Floyd, not Lloyd. Poor Floyd! He's been kicked over. Oh no, he's fallen, he can't get up. Ah! Help! Get. Floyd! Let me press the... Oh no. Floyd! Ugh. Floyd, you idiot! Yeah, I probably deserved that. That's what I get for... Secret surprise behind a dark corner. Easy. Nah, it's not a shoot switch. Yeah, I do like these Floyds. They are... Shit. Oh, I have a grenade launcher. I was going to say I'm very grateful for having the secret thunderbolt, but I have another option. Right. Two of them. Okay, no, I don't need more things, I need less. Yeah, let's not do that. That was an awful autosave. Nice. Okay, any more flying robots I need to be wary of? Alright, maybe I can tell down using the grenades for a moment. Since I have ammo for other weapons now. More yellow crates. Well, now I got a spare quad damage I could use for perhaps something else. If I wanted to. Dynamite game's on sale. What were the guys smoking when they made Silent Hill F a €80 game? good question. The answer is probably they just thought people would pay that much. Seems like enough people bought we did. Oh, great. You. Thanks for giving me that, though. Can you... Oh, my... The absolute treat of the worst enemy I didn't want to see in any situation in Alkaline, followed by the second one I really didn't want to see, particularly at this point in time. And now I have 7 health. I'm not sure if I want to continue. I might be just dead. Unless I can find 1 health kit will justify continuing here. 1 health kit. Alright, lucky number 7. Well, you persuaded me, Asbird. Let's hope it works out. Hey, Bugsy, this is a great level, by the way. It's nice to play a level that's been a bit different from me. I need health. I need health. Where the fuck is the health? Mummy, I need health. Mummy, make the bad men go away with the nail guns. Oh, they're called Centurions. That's nice to know. I didn't actually know what their name was. I just called them Flying Pest on a platform. Now I can give them the official Centurion. Initial. Yay. Don't die. Me. One down. Where's the other one? Oh, there's a rocket up there. That would have been nice to get. And the quad damage. Oh, I guess I killed both of them. Nice. The flying guys are called Centurions. That's good to know. That's going to require a straight jump above, isn't it? But I do get a rocket launcher if I pull it off. Point one, now to dodge. Can I just before we stop? Oh, come on, man! Bit of slack, man. It's been a room with me. These. This is what I get for trying to play on 7 health. Now every fight is a do or die situation where I'm going to be safe scumming for a bit. Unless I can. Asbad, why did I listen to you and save on 7 health? Now I'm going to have to play in a really awkward manner for a few minutes until I can not be immediately murdered to death by every enemy in the game. Could something please just die when I click my crosshair at it? Thank you. There we go. There we go. Good. Can I just get over this friggin' wedge, please? Oh, thankfully you decided to turn off. That's a reload. Can you die, please? Thank you very much. Oh, for the love of God. Oh my God. Just trying to fucking kill this one. Guess I need to trigger the... Well, I guess I can't go too close. Alright. Okay. Oh, they triggered because of his death. Okay. I thought it was I went too far forward. We're not saving on 7 health again. At least not on this map anyway. Not a chance. Yeah, they do. Finally, some actual health of sorts. I'm not dead. It only cost me a couple of attempts this time. Opens from the other side. Ah. See. Right. Can't go that way for now. You may just thought the store quits the best survival policies I made the reasons because the games are like 9% unpredictable. Yeah, I balked at the price of Silent Hill F when it was announced. Still really glad no one decided to gift me that for Spooktober last year. That's a stupid price. And unfortunately, it's probably never going to lower to a convenient price until about 5 years later. I was semi-interested in playing it because it's set in Japan, the theme seemed pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as earlier games, but I was expecting it to be at least be something worthwhile a sniff at. But that price? Absolutely not. Especially when you're a game company that haven't made a good Silent Hill game for over a decade at this point. Yeah, I could bypass your shield with explosives. Your little delay of game shield doesn't work against that. Doom 2 was $90 on the way, adjusted for inflation. Yeah, quite a few games probably were, but Doom 2 has infinite replay value thanks to the community. And there wasn't a lot of other games back then that showed how prices could be different. Also, Doom 2 was, like, really good. And I see your point, the price at the time, when there were less games, and a lot of games still had the arcade mentality of make the game really difficult so that people play the game longer. Well, Doom 2 was probably guaranteed considering it was the sequel to Doom, which was really popular. I sort of get where you're getting with this, Asbad, but nowadays games should not be costing that much unless they are absolutely going to have a guarantee to last hundreds of hours beyond. And even then, just why? When games exist that cost 10, 20 quid that could provide about a significantly better game. Yeah, sure, in 1993 or 4, Doom 2 could be $90, but it wasn't like an indie game in 1993. It was also like $20 you could go and play. There's a lot more choice nowadays for people to play compared to back then, but don't get me wrong, you're not wrong. Games were about 60, 70 quid. I certainly remember paying that much for SNES games back then. You're not wrong. Sorry, more accurately, I remember my parents paying for it back then. Since, you know, I would have been a kid. To be honest with you, I won't pay much AAA shit, period. It's not worth it. A lot of those games just don't care about making games anymore. They just want to make live. Well, we know the deal. They want to make live service games, or they'll make something that is all about identity politics at the expense of good writing or gameplay. That's it. Those are your two options. Yeah, I don't like you. You're just like an ogre on steroids, spamming and you fly. Makes you worse. You're like 3 grenades at once. The flying version. Ugh. I think the price hikes in games are the direct result of live service games slowly dying now. Well, they're justifying it by saying it costs more to make the games. It costs more to spend £300 million on a game for it to fail. Yeah, you did. That was kind of an interesting thing about how older games, why a lot of older games were so gosh darn difficult. Which I guess is relatively well known. Games back then were so expensive, but you could rent them, and you did, mostly. So, in theory, the games were shorter, but because they were so gosh damn hard and designed to be that difficult, there was still that sort of arcade mentality where games were sometimes really, really tough. So that people had to rent them several times. Large pipe extended. Gorgeous. Yeah, they did start to buck the trend. Oh god. It's a fucking lieutenant. Lieutenant means the fun is over. It's time for the extreme killing. luckily we had the grenade launcher, so the extreme killing was extremely achievable this time. Yeah, I'm not really there, Serial Chill. I was spoiled too. I got quite a few games back then. I just remember, I think they were around, I went to Toys R Us to get most of them, I think. And I seem to recall they were somewhere in the region of around £50 to £60 each. Something like that. Well, to be fair, back then I was in a family that was relatively doing okay. We had a bit of income to spend. Wasn't worth it though, unfortunately. Spending 32 years with an asshole of a dad was not worth having wealth, unfortunately. I would rather have traded it all for a slightly better family figure, but hey ho. Can't change the past and all that. Ugh. That's a drone. Wait, that's the drone head? I think? Oh god. I mean, I've seen these levitating once or twice. I just never bothered to actually take a look at them. If that's the drone head, or... Oh, that's... Oh god, there's a living head inside those things. Fuck, I didn't know that. That's like Quake 2 levels of body horror or whatever. Ugh. Ah, I thought it was just robots. I mean, slowly over time, games did start to provide like long adventures and things that weren't brutally difficult and were worth buying. But the mentality did stick around for ages. Possibly. Oh, nice. That was a good one. Nice to know those tanks can be stunned with the Thunderbolt like Shun was. Nothing more satisfying than hitting the good grenade, yeah. Or good rocket. I think a name actually trumped that. Oh, there's a red arm up there. And I fucked that up. And I fucked that up again. Oh my god, so fucking close. Oh, I keep doing it too late or early or something. Secret protection reach with a daring leap. Medium. That was medium. So worth it. Oh god. The thunderbolt makes you flinch a little bit, eh, buddy? Good to know at least you're not completely immune to being hit, stunned by something. Just takes a few Julian jolts of electricity to pull it off. My Quake 2 noises. Your earlier comment is true also, Depop. They make their own... I mean, it's all digital. Game stores are pretty much obsolete at this point, except for selling consoles. But even that's a bit obsolete at this stage. The whole thing of going to a game store to pick up a video game is now largely redundant. In my own city, there are several game shops did actually close down, like the actual game ones, because of that very reason. There's just no point to them anymore. Okay, families could buy the consoles, that's about it. Pretty pointless otherwise. Yeah, you can see the effect here. It's very, very clear what needs to be done. Well, there is actually something underneath that. Huh. Yeah, you can just do everything at home now. There's no need for... Yeah, big surprise, right? Oh, that Vedoma did a nice job there for me, I think. Surprisingly enough, the longer this map's gone on, the theme hasn't really felt brutalist at all. It seems to fit very appropriately to the map. What the heck is a roach box? I fucking hate those things. The spam grenades so much. Now my red arm is gone thanks to those bell ends. I don't know what they're called. They're just called something that needs to be dead quickly. Not too bad if you got a bit of distance on them, but if you don't, it's all wakes of us. Oh, floating bullet decal. Whoa! Holy moly! Double jump. Ah, I'll soon be able to get that rocket launcher, which I think I might actually go and do in a minute. Hey, Xbox Crown, how's it going? Onto the third map of the evening. And by far the most interesting one of the three so far. I hate it when I do that and you just don't time the jump well and you just slide off. Is that even? No, it has to be doable, right? There we go. Just requires to be just precise enough at the long range end of things. Cool. Oh, yeah, we'd still be dead. Explosive fun on top of a container. Easy. Wait, what's this? Oh my goodness, a shortcut? Well, I'll be damned. Was not expecting a shortcut there. No fuss made about it or anything. Just shortcut. Yeah, you don't have to go back and loop the map for 30 seconds. Where's your energy shield now, boys? Great map. It wasn't like the longest back around, but still, they thought they considered that element. Great job. Roaches love electronics because they generate heat, and things like constant heat because they can infect generally out of sight. So they're not So they're not intentionally returning it with roaches. They just end up there anyway. I thought you were getting. I thought you made it sound like they were doing it on purpose when they're doing these roach boxes. Alright, so how do we pick this up? Fair enough. Oh. I was expecting to do like the Revenant thing where it just trails around you forever. But it's too tight. Too tight to focus to do that. Too tight. And wouldn't you know it, we're going back to the gold door. In a way that feels kind of natural.
Die.
Yeah, can we just... Thank you. I thought it was the predecessor for the Xbox. The Roach Box. Oh, no, the slip gate's open for business. Okay, fucking hell. Didn't see that miserable piece of existence there. Should have prioritized him if I was too busy focusing on the aerial threat. No, sorry, you guys are a thing, but there's a thing that's worse than you. And I don't know where it came from, actually. Where is it? Get him. Oh, I've got all these pipes here for this bit. It's like we're about to step into some kind of a HR Giga type thing. It's not, yeah, they're a pain not because they do too much damage per se, but because they're just, if you don't have an explosive, you have to wait for them to tuck their thing down before hitting them. Very cool map. Oh, he's in Dexter. Nice. Who made this? Paul Lewitz. Name I'm probably pronouncing very wrongly, but Paul Lewitsky made that one. That guy. With texture help from Patoing. Yeah, my most fun map of the three I've played tonight. Not that the other maps were bad, it's just that this one felt like it had a bit more of a cool theme going for it. Being on it. I wonder if I should do one of the secret maps. For a change up at this point. You can't stun with explosives and stuff. Well, the explosives seems to be the only thing that ignores their shield. Maybe the lightning does the same, but I know you can't shoot them with the nails or bullets, slugs until their shield's down. Mountains of More Insanity is a fun one. Oh, the next map's a Greenwood map, though. Ooh. Now, you know what? I will actually do a secret map. I gotta paste these secret maps out somehow anyway, since there's 3 left. Might as well tackle another one. This is all in this area. The super jump boots.
What the hell is going on with our equipment? Yes, this all looks normal.
That one's Undead Memories.
As I expected.
Ooh. Mountains of More Insanity. By BMFBR.
Yes, this all looks normal.
Alright.
What the hell is going on with our equipment?
Let's do that one then. Then I'll do another one of those next time and another one next time. So this is the guy that did 4th Vertex of Trapezoid in Brutalist Jam 1. Which I liked. It was a cool visual map with the 4 towers. Ooh. Wow. Clear sky. Sounds like I'm just going to a Quake 1 tech base here. But why do I sense there's going to be a bit more to it than that? I get the feeling it's going to start off one way and then completely shift in a different way. Ooh, cool door. I mean, it might also be the fact that A, this is a secret map, and B, its name. There's going to be something odd happen here. Right? I mean, granted, there's been a few maps that have been like this, using these things. I mean, yesterday with Josley and, well, Josley, Mazu, and Emerald Tiger. Ah, darn. Security room access over. It's also why I'm very glad that that the fourth vortex got resurfaced. I'd love to see what they do with that map in the third Brutalist gem. I don't really think what we could actually improve on, to be honest. Maybe just make the tower fights a bit trickier or something. Perhaps. Oh, made up to the top of this thing. Oh, can I use it to get to the other side? If I could just... Shit. Oh, there's no point. I thought that might have been a secret route over to here. But it's not, it's just a... Well, I guess it is. Right, it doesn't say much of a point. Oh, look, mountains. Mountains. That's not a bad view. I like that. You see, like, oh, here we are in the mountains of... If it was an old map, you could go there. What, like, you'd see the skybox and you'd just go there. Is that the person who did Shibboleth, or is that somebody else? Sorry, that's just the first thing that sprung to mind, because that's the kind of thing I really liked about seeing. I mean, yes, I know you've warned me that combat's going to be all over the place, but I really like the idea of big building in background isn't background. Is actually explorable, can be visited, can be part of game. I'm just going to quickly check if there's any extra health I can sweep up. But I don't think there is, though. I've been pretty... Okay, no, never mind. There is one. And that may be useful, since armor has not arrived yet. He probably would have built them out himself. So far, it just seems like a standard... very nicely designed, but I guess what would be called a standard tech-based map in Quake. But I am genuinely expecting there to be a catch to this map at some point. Like I'm going to turn a corner and the theme's going to shift, or something's going to happen that's just a bit... Well, we'll see. Yeah, birthday suit. Quake's 30th birthday this year, isn't it? Duke Nukem celebrated its 30th year last month. Serious Keko Demon, who is probably here in the chat, did a stream about that. Oh yeah, don't spoil anything, I mean. It's a secret map, so I'm expecting there to be some kind of shenanigan. Eventually. Yay! Hey! Okay, phew, he put the health kit there. Research area access granted. Cool. So that means there's going to be some kind of 30th... I imagine there might be some 30th anniversary stuff going down. I need to get around to playing the previous anniversary one. The one that's got the 9 maps that's supposed to be pretty good. Whatever it was called. Including the... It was mentioned when I played the Pits of Insanity by Gru. You said there was a map that was like horror themed. Really cool stuff. Well, there's only 197 enemies non-scripted, so that might be a bit difficult. Yeah, that was it. Sinister 625. I'm going to play with it at some point. This tunnel looks quite nice. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. It's a Wait, there's fog. A bit of fog there. Foggy tunnel in a... Armor, please. Thanks. There's a map in Functional Map Jam X, as a really good horror vibe. Smoker's Room. Yeah, I've played just so I remember this correctly. I have played a Funch Map Jam, because it's the ones that is just called Map Jam 6 and 10 or whatever, right? So that will be this one here, which apparently you can just download. You know, Map Jam 10 Insomnia. Yeah. They're just called Map Jam 6 for me. The Fire and Brimstone one, yeah. Huh. Good to know I can just literally download it and ta-da! I can play it. So you can just change. So it's like a snap change with the fog. No, it's more just the fact that it's a tech base that has suddenly got this foggy atmosphere. I don't think you'd only see that in this kind of environment. But, ooh, research subjects. Shambles. Regular Death Knight. Not... First time I've seen you in this one. First time I've seen you without being a space ogre. Or you without being a metal thing. Oh, the lovely Quake 1 enemies that I don't miss at the moment. I don't think you have a... Yeah, it's a download, so I can just download it. And then I've got it. I guess. You played an early version of the Jonah map. I did? I honestly can't remember anything about it. I mean, you had to tell me I'd played one of those when I played the warning. Anonymous activity detected. Security lockdown in effect. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh. Shit. Ooh. Huh. The Shamrock and the Devore are still in containment, thankfully. The big Tron and Eric W map in Jam 6 is also in Majonia. I cannot remember anything about it. Again, when I played that map in Arcane Dimensions, you had to tell me, yeah, it was a map Jam 6. I don't remember anything from playing that years ago. It was just a one-off thing at the time. I may have to rewatch that playthrough. See at some point, see what there is. Maybe, then again, maybe not. It doesn't really matter. Legendary Marva Mountain Castle. Yeah, SCP containment has been breached. Oh, it really has. Yeah, it's not dead. Wait, are they still trying to kill it? Oh god. They are as well. I think I just found the Quake equivalent of when a chain gunner and an arachnotron try to kill each other. I'm just gonna hold tab and check this. Oh wow, that looks really fucking good actually. Jeez, what a cool looking place that is. Damn. Well, cool looking picture anyway. Jeez. Very cool shot. Do way too much in terms of visuals and gameplay. I'll put you both out of your misery. You see that with arachnotrons and chain gunners, or chain gunners and anything in Doom, and it's hilarious. I guess the equivalent here is zombies and enforcers, I guess. Hey Deathwing, how you doing? Would fit well in dusk. I kind of like how the direction of this map's taken. It's got like that fit. It is basically. Oh, hold on. You've got a tech base and it's being containment breached by the rest of Quake's enemy roster. They are the anomaly in the room. That didn't hit anything. Oh, that one did. That worked. I'm a bit surprised though, if I played something like that in Map Jam 6 back. Plus it feels kind of weird just to see the normal Quake enemies at this point. You're getting so used to the sci-fi versions that like seeing the regular enemies becomes a treat in itself. At this point. But yeah, I'm a bit surprised if I played that in Map Jam 6 all those years ago, but I just didn't remember it. Unless the map played weirdly or something, I'd like to think it was memorable and I should really have left a sort of impression on me. But I was a very different person 10 years ago, so who knows. Maybe I just thought like, oh cool, Quake one-off, right, whatever, I'm gonna go back to Doom now. I may have to actually. I'm actually going to be. I might actually go and watch the full video of that and see what maps were on it and what I thought at the time. It might be interesting to know what I've thought of Quake, the Quake thing back then compared to what I'm playing now. Could be a. Interesting. Nice reveal, I guess. Ah! My God, it just never stops. Double grenade, double grenade, double grenade, double grenade. Oh wow, that was really good. Jeez. Fucking hell, that's a nice picture. Just so impressive how the Quake maps look so good when you just see a screenshot of them when, you know. Doom maps can achieve that too, to be fair, but it's more blocky. Quake maps, just having that extra architecture, is like, oh man. You just want to go there, you just want to visit, you want to look around, and you want to see the sights and kill a bunch of enemies in it. Oh, they're called probes, are they? Annoying enough now, they spam 2 at once regularly. I don't have a good feeling about dropping down here. Bad feeling confirmed. Not quite immediately. No, he's not yet. Oh, wow. There's a crane on top of that, too. Dang. Looks really good. Insane. If I honestly played a map like that and it was good and I just walked away and never wanted to come back, I'll be like, what the fuck passed me? No, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Wait. No. No, I'm not. I think the gold key was this one. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. It was also 10 years ago, and you know, back then I found running any kind of. I mean, I'll be honest with you. The main reason I distinctly remember even playing that in the first place was Pinchy made a map for it. So that was pretty much the selling point. It's like, oh, it was a Pinchy map, and I get to play something Quake for a change, for a bit of variety. So the sort of secret map gimmick to this map is that you get to fight against the original skins of the Quake enemies. Which is an interesting way of... Damn it, I got out of pain. Ow! Ah! No you don't. I heard that. Okay, health and stuff not great. Yeah, I'm so in trouble with the health situation. Oh. I will proceed cautiously, maybe. Alright, I guess there's enough here for me to justify making a save here. It was before the Quake, though, yeah. Well, you'll revisit it in the Joan. Well, that's true. I would have been... I was probably around the time I was probably told about Arcade Dimensions as well. And then just never played it. Nah, that's not a destructible wall, was it? I think it was meant to trigger. Ooh. I really like these tunnely corridors that BMFBR is on this. Really good stuff. Ah! Fuck off, zombie. So I'm still waiting for the catch to drop, aside from this containment breach, which I'm still thinking there's gonna be something else as well. Ooh. Lights. Wait. What? Okay. Ooh. Okay, it's gone a little more. Doom 3 cave. Oh shit! I think he was supposed to ambush me at the rear. Theoretically. Oh, this is now getting into... This is the map you're supposed to go into after you exit through the slip gate at the previous... Oh. That area is actually full dark. This is the map you're supposed to be on after you go through the slip gate at the end of the opening tech base. Oh, they've been peeling parts out of the walls, I guess. Oh, now we're taking another interesting direction. Nice. We're getting somewhere. Ranger, where were you on June the 22nd, 1996? Kind of feels more like a transition you would have perhaps naturally if there was no slip gate in it. You know, like in, what was it called? Eternals, Doom 2 in all one package thingy map, whatever it was. Reunion? I can't remember its name. The map that Eternal did, where he basically spliced every Doom 2 map into one creation. One massive map that went on for ages. With no loading screens in between or whatever. I played it, I can't remember its name. Off the top of my head. Oh, not a cell weapon. Yeah, it feels like it does feel like that this is the kind of thing that you would see if there was to be a transition between, say, M1 and M2 of an episode of Quake. You know, you'd see it just shift from the tech base to the Eldritch world. Cool Quake laptop. Quake cute? Possibly Quake cute? Quap top. It's a quap top. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I have a rocket launcher. This is helpful at this particular point. Oh, he's dead. Someone did that for Quake Episode 1. Dimension of the Fuse. I haven't played it, but the concept seemed interesting. It probably... I'm guessing if it's like the Eternal thing, it will just be very minor changes. Effectively, that's all the Eternal thing was. Because it was all one map, there had to be some changes to map triggers, and there was the little in-between sections that were occasionally a little more visually interesting. But for the most part, it was basically just all the maps slapped together in one big one. I suppose I imagine that will probably be quite similar. Maybe they'd add some extra little things in between. Certainly could do. Time to get my Shambo dance practice in. John Suitepee gets an A+. No, wait, no you don't, because you got hit by a scrag 2 seconds later, so you get an A. A for a successful Shambo dance. Oh dear. Oh, is that what it looks like? Ooh, thunderbolt. Which means it's nice. Actually blends in kind of subtly, that one as well. It's not like it's an immediately obvious discrepancy. You want to catch those for me? Thanks, pal. Health is not in a great spot once again. Any chance I can go back up for the archaeological dig site and find something? That will have to do. Oh, that appeared out of nowhere. Whoa, wait, what the fuck? Since when do zombies run? Oh shit, they really are zombies as well. They're not like some... Oh wait, no, they're not getting back up. And I have a rocket launcher, shouldn't you? Okay, so they're not actual... Well, I guess they are zombies, but not the kind that can resurrect. Feels like something is watching me. Ominous floating corridor. Oh, things are starting to float and get weird now. Oh boy. Of course someone's watching. It's a live stream, yeah. Duh, Ranger. There's like... There's 16 people watching at the moment. This looks like a point of no return. Alright, let's... From what I remember, the running zombies from Alter Storm, a custom map pack made by Necros. Ooh, very cool pack. What's this? Oh, the Altar of Storms. Odd Ancient Temple ruins hidden deep beneath a snowy mountain valley. The theme is inspired by the ruins from Oblivion. New textures, many modified monsters, including a fearsome boss demon and a custom quad-barrel shotgun, released in 2011. Someone post, at last, some visual variations from obnoxious usual Quake theme. Seems like it's got pretty good reviews. Okay, we'll give it a bookmark then. Maybe something to perhaps consider in the future. Still absolutely got a good amount of Quake stuff to play. Okay, there's only 22 enemies left. I'm ripping the open out ready for this. Oh, no, not allowed yet. He who dares to walk into my domain shall face my minions. Wow, that's loud. Dear God, that's loud. Oh, phew, it wasn't instant death. Phew. You are worthy. Ah! Come forth, human. Now, this is the type of design I think of whenever I think Quake, minus the music. He shows some sick metal remixes. It's a nice remix, it's just very loud. Just probably the point. Alright, well that was an interesting secret map. I like the theme twist as it went on. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Thank you for choosing this one for me, Zero, of the 3 secret maps. This was a fun map to play. Also a nice touch. Wow, it actually does save the secrets. So that's really cool. So you like know which secret you've done. Like that's a cool thing. That the fact that the secret stay 2 out of 4 because you've completed the secret map. That's good. Good stuff. It's a nice little touch. Awesome. Alright then, well, guess I'm gonna wind down at this point. It's nearly 10 and I had some really nice covers and some original tracks. I'll get to that at some point. So once again got through another 4 maps. Shortest one so far is the main trash bangs. I guess fairly lengthy maps are going to be the norm in Alkaline from what I've seen, but it's fine. The maps have been decent quality so far. So yeah, this map was interesting on the gameplay front as it went on. This was a nice sand map that was similar to that one, but a bit longer. This is my best map of the night was this one. I really like the theme of this one. Hope to see a few more like this. I'm sort of expecting something like this when I played Tellus Terminus up there. And the secret map was a pretty cool idea in terms of the theme it was going for. So good job, BMFBR. Alright, well, I guess what do I have to look forward to for next time, which is planned to be Saturday night? Oh, I get to start with a Greenwood map. That'll be pleasing. Then Mesa Hater. Oh, and I get to play another BMFBR map. So I get spoiled again. As a main entry. Cool. So that should be fun. Save to that. So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed the stream tonight as always. I hope it's been pleasant. Yeah, the theme of Alkaline is still pretty good. I want to see more stuff like this though. People embracing the sci-fi elements of the theme. I've not minded all the Quake 1 tech-based stuff, but I really want people to go with the sci-fi a bit more and make some very cool levels with it. Which, you know, like that would be nice. Some of the others are sci-fi, so cyberpunky. Yeah, that's kind of more what I'm expecting. Not that the ones that have been more vanilla Quake have been bad. God, no. I mean, Juzwy and Mario's adventure maps made excellent use of vanilla textures. I just wanted more, you know, I just want more stuff visually that's a bit more like that. And I think I will get it in the remaining 10 maps. Still really looking forward to playing Tellus Terminus up there, Bowles map, which I'm actually still tempted to save Bowles map for last, but I'll see how the timings work out. Anyway, I will be continuing with this on Saturday, hopefully, since tomorrow is a co-op night. So I'll usually stream on a Friday evening unless the co-op session is cancelled, which... So, have I linked Alkaline? Yes, I have. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Your presence and support is... Ooh, Coincident is playing Half-Life Opposing Force. Okay, are they playing it normally or speedrunning it? Either way, I'll give them a raid. I'm guessing he's playing it normally, I would guess. He must have finished that other game he was playing, Shattered Frontier, I think it was. So yeah, obviously Half-Life Opposing Force, just in case no one knows what I mean by just saying Opposing Force. On the off chance there's the one person that's like, Opposing Force, that's like a brand new game. I mean Half-Life Opposing Force. You know, the excellent expansion follow-up to Half-Life. Thanks for stream. No problem. Thanks for being here to make the stream fun. I'll be back on Saturday for more. More sci-fi shenanigans. So, have a good night, everybody, and take care.